Please come.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
You said only 4 times. We are 5.
Good
Why?
afternoon, sir.
Say only once.
So, Katyayani,
Yes, sir.
so do people call you by the name Katyayani or Cat?
Sir, both, sir.
Both?
Yes.
So, which one you prefer?
Sir, Katyayani, sir.
Katyayani. Okay, you will be Katyayani today. All right. Katyayani, please tell us something about yourself.
Sir, I'm Katyayani Singh. I come from Meerut, Uttar Pradesh. I've done my schooling from Meerut itself. Thereafter, I have shifted to Noida for completing my graduation in manufacturing technology from JSS Academy of Technical Education. Since then, I'm preparing for civil services. Meanwhile, I have also completed my master's in sociology, sir. I'm interested in pen powning and mindfulness meditation.
Okay. Why did you think of changing track from technology to sociology?
Yes, sir. Sir, as it is, there was no optional of manufacturing technology in civil services, and by taking sociology as an optional helped me to understand the syllabus and also the Indian society per se in a better manner.
All right. Okay. I have one question really comes to my mind, that after China +1 and otherwise, India wants to be the manufacturing hub of the world. They say cheap labor is in our favor to become the hub. Do you think cheap labor will help us become the world leader in manufacturing, or technology and robotics? What is your view?
Sir, in my view, both the things are definitely necessary for India to become the manufacturing hub for the world. Firstly, we do need skill development and also human resource that is technologically as well as skilled in every sense. Secondly, we also need labor intensive industries to target the low income group of our countries, which to generate more employment for the nation. Along with that, India is also having a push towards development-led products creation, like in the steel industry. That will also generate more income as well as create more employment in the country, sir. Which is similar in the sense that it is also a push towards China-like strategy that they favored in the employment sector.
So you mean both are needed?
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about your neighboring state, Uttarakhand. They have recently started the UCC. Their legislative assembly has passed. Now, whose assent is required to make it into a law?
Yes, it is the state legislature that is.
They have already done
Yes,
it.
sir.
It doesn't become law unless and until
It is. Yes, sir.
who provides his assent.
So the governor's assent is required, sir.
You are asking me or telling me?
Sorry, sorry, sir.
And this particular subject
Yes, sir.
is in state list, concurrent list, or centers list.
So the laws regarding the family, inheritance and marriage related laws can be done under state list, sir.
But when there, it means you have not read it. Okay. Anyway, live-in relationships, they have no legal validity in India, and there is no social sanction also. Social sanction is not there, generally not there. By making registration compulsory, is Uttarakhand creating a new kind of law where live-in relationships are accepted and undermining the institution of marriage?
Sir, as the Indian society is evolving, there are different type of marriages that are also coming in picture. That has been a concept derived from Western countries. As per the live-in relationship are considered, despite having certain laws, despite having laws that favor women and prevent them from any type of harassment per se, they are facing some legal and personal challenges in such kind of marriages, sir. So Uttarakhand government is definitely setting a precedence for the other states as well to give legal backing to those marriages or to such kind of
It
relationships.
is not a marriage.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, it is a contract between two individuals. It's
Yes,
not
sir.
a marriage.
Yes, sir. So such kind of household management or the relationship that they hold, it can give them legal backing. Also, it can provide it can create a deterrence for the male members to against like providing security to the women of the country, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You are from Uttar Pradesh, Katyayani.
Yes, sir.
Uttar Pradesh wants to become $1 trillion economy. Tamil Nadu also wants to become $1 trillion economy. Gujarat also wants to become. Who will become first and in what order? Your view.
Sir, currently Uttar Pradesh government is having a vision towards 1 trillion economy by 2027. And in my view, out of the three, Uttar Pradesh is on the right path to achieve that goal because it is having great investment in the infrastructure sector. Along with that, it is also focusing on the agricultural technologies like high-tech nurseries that are there, which is not only giving employment generation to the male farmers but also to the women farmers. Along with that, it is also focusing on it is also having one district, one product schemes that are going to be that are going to promote the exports of the state as well, sir. And also it is holding global summits, which is aiming for global major investments from the foreign countries as well, sir.
Manufacturing technologies is your subject, MTech, BTech.
Yes.
So manufacturing technology, let us talk about manufacturing technology in UP and how much it will contribute for export and reduce India's current account deficit.
Sir, as much as I'm aware of, sir, we do need 47% of the investments from the manufacturing side to contribute majorly in the economic development of the nation, sir.
What is the ratio now?
Sir, it is, I think, sorry sir, I'm not able to recall correctly, but maybe it is around
17, 18.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right,
Okay,
sir.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, sir, manufacturing industries we are also focusing on the PLI scheme that has been launched by the government of India, under which we are focusing on the labor intensive industries by focusing on the textiles of the textile and leather products that are there, which are there in the Kanpur and other eastern UP regions, sir. And
Leather products, do we export now?
sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
You are not aware. You were talking about textile.
Yes.
But India is not as good as Bangladesh or Vietnam. What are the problems of textile industry?
So the problems of the textile, I think, is the labor that is there. We do not have skilled labor. Along with that, we do not have standardized quality of the product that is required by the foreign countries.
Yeah. ISO certification, will it help in quality maintenance of textile export?
Sir, I think it should be according to the WTO standards that are there. That will help to boost the textile industry production and exports, sir.
Okay. LGBTQ is a social issue. The rainbow colors of human beings are looked at in a discriminatory way. How do we integrate them? What are the policies? What policies are there now? And what more we need to do?
Yes, sir. So currently there are transgender protection policy that is there. Also, sir, there has been legalization of the homosexual. Decriminalization of the section 377 that has been done, sir. Along with that, sir, there is a recent there was a bias of homophobic society, but now we are shifting towards gender fluidity, where we are accepting all the genders alike, sir.
But still we find so many of them on the roads,
Yes,
having no means of livelihood.
Yes, sir. So for that, we should actually enhance it from the level of education, sir, by making it aware, by making other genders aware and making them acceptable in the society. Along with that, we can also focus on their education and also their possibilities of making them their gender identity is normal. Like we are providing in sorry, sir.
Okay, it's okay.
Why do Indians practice caste endogamy and gotra exogamy?
Sir, the caste system in India it has been based on birth ascriptions, and for that matter, there has been a thing that a particular caste marries in their particular caste only, and gotra is like when we live in a particular village, so there are different gotras that are there, so they are allowed.
What is a gotra?
Gotra is it's kind of a subcaste, sir. Sorry.
Is it lineage or descent?
Sir, it is a lineage, sir.
So then why gotra exogamy?
Yes, sir. Sir, there are certain restrictions in one gotra. Like in some conditions, it is like they consider the two people of the same gotra as brother and sister.
Why?
Okay, sir. Because they come from the same descent, sir.
Same ancestor,
Yes, sir. Yes.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, a Brahmin priest in a temple and a Brahmin priest in a cremation ground who prays when the bodies are cremated, will they be treated the same in the caste hierarchy?
No, sir, they are not treated as the same in the caste hierarchy because caste hierarchy is based on the concept of purity and pollution.
But then both call themselves a Brahmin.
Yes, sir.
So can a Brahmin be a polluter?
No, sir, it is. He cannot be a polluter, sir. But in case of the, like you said, in the cremation grounds, he is exposed to bodies, dead bodies, and and that's why he is. The act itself has been said as has some lower connotations.
So
sir.
are you saying, I mean, I'm just taking it a bit technical. Are you saying that a Brahmin working in a cremation ground can claim the status of a scheduled caste?
No, sir, he cannot claim that status, sir.
Then does he remain a Brahmin?
Yes, sir, he is a Brahmin because he is performing the rituals, sir.
But a low caste Brahmin?
Yes.
We also have village exogamy. Why village exogamy? Gotra I understand, same ancestor, so your brother and sister. But village exogamy, why? Why not? Why can't people in the same village marry?
Sir, village exogamy was practiced since ancient times because in order to have a share of resources that was there.
All right, no, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Katyayani, picking from there only, Mr. Ambedkar wrote the book Annihilation of Caste. Can caste be ever annihilated? Is it possible?
Sir, taking reference from the book itself, Dr. Ambedkar said that annihilation of caste can only be done when there would be an increase in the inter-caste and inter-caste marriages, basically, he said that. But currently, if we see the scenario and the stats, the condition is not as much as positive as we see today, but it can definitely be achieved one day if the progressive mindset of the Indians and the educated mindset do continue, and they can achieve the status.
You just said that by intercaste marriages, this thing can be done. As a student of sociology, you might have read that Stanford report which recently came, that the interest in the institution of marriage is dying, right? Yes. Even in India, there were more than 30% people who are about to get married. They were not interested in this institution, which were earlier in 2008 less than 10%. What do you think on it?
Yes, sir. Sir, the declining institution of marriage in India has certain reasons. First, I would say economic reasons. When the women of the
Will it affect the caste thing? You just said, na, intercaste marriages, but institutional marriage is dying only. Then how it can be annihilated?
Sir, it can be annihilated through if the people who are educated and getting married, if they are promoted and giving incentives to get married. So there are certain schemes that do that. And if we promote those things, even if there is certain numbers who are performing marriages, then we can achieve this status.
Okay. Tell me, caste is a national or a global phenomena? Is it an Indian phenomena or is it a global thing?
So it's an Indian thing, sir. Indian phenomena that
There is
has
no-
been there from the later Vedic period, sir.
Okay, there is no caste practice in US, Britain.
Not that, sir, I am aware of. Sir.
Okay, what is privilege?
So privilege is giving benefits to people, special benefits to certain people, sir.
You want to rephrase it?
So privilege, I would say, giving the opportunity or special. Oh, sorry, sir.
You're almost there.
Yes.
You're almost there.
Yes. So it is special benefits that are given to certain people, I would say, sir.
One more step, but let me.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
one step and you would have got it.
Exactly.
Savesh?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
My last question: who is having more privilege? A gay man, a gay upper caste man, or a straight Dalit man? Who is having more privilege in the society?
Sir, straight Dalit man, sir.
Straight Dalit man will be having more privilege in the society.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
In what scenario you are?
Sir, I'm saying it in the scenario of acceptability in the society that a person would get, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, Katyayani, we are done with your interview. At least we saw you smiling. Now that the pain is over. Okay.
Yes.
Is that so?
No,
No. Okay. Tell us, how did you think? How do you think you did today?
Sir, I'm not much aware of the international questions and also some opinion-based questions where the caste type questions are being asked, sir.
Why so?
Sir, I do not. I feel that maybe it is the political correctness that is needed by the board that like.
No.
Sociology.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sociology.
You have the subject.
Yes.
You know the subject. So it should be easier for you to give clinical answers.
Yes.
You are not supposed to be one. Since you mentioned, I would have come to that later. You are not supposed to give any politically correct answers. The moment you give politically correct answers, the board thinks she is tutored. Right?
Yes, sir.
So you give your point of view being a student of that subject.
Okay.
If it is a general opinion based question, then as a general citizen of India, how you perceive about that particular issue, you should voice your concern based on your own estimate. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go over what you do. You came in, you looked very tense. When is your interview?
Sir, 28th Feb, sir.
So by that time, I think your coat will be off.
Yes.
You may not need it,
Yes.
right? It would become quite warm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you came in, you looked very much anxious and nervous. It's your first interview. So what? So at least walk with confidence. You have made it.
Yes.
How many candidates have made it this year? Just about 3,000. So you are one of them. Have that confidence.
Sure.
Show that on your face and body language. Okay. Then I felt that you all the time you sat very tight with your hands clasped. Why?
Sir, I have a habit of using my hands.
So use them.
Okay, sir.
It is better than not using and looking hamstrung,
Okay, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So use them.
Okay.
Okay? And initially, I felt that you talked very fast. Right?
Yes.
You need to slow down a bit. Listen to the question, process it, think over it, answer slowly,
Okay, sir.
not very fast. Okay? So you are not a school kid telling that, I'm the first one to answer.
Yes.
So there is no such rush. So be slow, steady. We are looking at a civil servant, the qualities, that how she interacts with her seniors, with people. Is she stable, steady, calm? Does she process the information given to her? Then she reacts to those or responds to those questions or situations, right? Is she honest in her answers? So these are the kind of things we are looking at. And you have already found out, you need to, since you have time, sufficient time before the interview, please go through your notes of sociology.
Yes, sir.
You need to do that. And secondly, the current affairs also.
Yes, sir.
Be aware, read couple of 2-3 newspapers, including an economic or a business newspaper. Right? It would help you understand economy, budget, since you may be asked about budget also.
Yes.
Budget, economy, international hotspots, neighborhood, Pakistan. Now the elections are held there.
Yes.
And being a woman, UCC, your views on live-in relations and termination of pregnancies, why the judiciary is getting into it, right age of consent, right?
Yes.
Harassment at place of work. There could be any number of questions. I can't list all of them.
Yes.
So you have to formulate, you have to be, keep yourself abreast of all these developments and refresh your sociology for sure.
Yes.
Right? And all these things you will do very well. Otherwise, you talk fast,
Yes, sir.
but you don't get ruffled easily. Right? You could not answer number of questions, but wherever you could answer, you maintained your poise and answered those. Overall, I felt that you could smile a bit more,
Okay, sir.
look relaxed. That would help you more. Right?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions?
No, sir, that's
Okay, all the very best to you. Do well.
Yes.
Right? You will surely do well.
Sir, like I nod my head a lot and
So what? We all nod.
okay, sir.
You are not a machine.
Okay, sir.
Right?
I've been told that you should not do that, and the hands have been suggested to be like this.
You won't be able to focus the content.
Yes.
You will be worried about all this.
See,
Focus would
communication. Whenever you are taught communication, non-verbal communication is part of communication.
Yes.
And non-verbal communication is what? Mobility of your face, use of eye expression, facial expressions, gestures, hand gestures, body gestures, nodding. If I say, do you agree with me? No, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. If you nod, it's affirmative. You are interacting.
Yes,
You are not answer. It's not a question answer session. It's interaction. Understand. And in interaction, you have to look natural, normal. All these gestures are normal. Day to day, what we do. So you should do that. A lot of people, if they tell you to not to do all these things, forget them.
Okay.
On the actual day,
Yes.
you do what we have discussed here, and you will come out trumps. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.